Hey guys, it's SU7895, and of course, if you like watch things like right now on this date right now, right now, March the 20th, you probably be saying, "Yo, Super Universe, why didn't you play like Mario Party 10 or something like that since you already made a video last time?" Well, right now I'm about to, but I already was going to discuss also about the Amiibo and my collection. About the Amiibo, which is Mario right here, which I was gonna get soon, which is already out already. You can be overstocked. Yeah, that's a given. And you said train your Amiibo. So I'm gonna say that it says train your very own figure player, FP you call it. Your Amiibo can be a powerful rival or your strongest ally. Mostly, it's up to Bowser because I set all my Amiibos up to a level 9 versions of themselves, and they all defeat them. So I'm thinking that they are gonna be strongest. So it says touch here, see, wait, that's ready. But first, let's go. Also, it just says Amiibo. We can enter the Smash Return, and Amiibo is sold separately into your own unique figure fighter. It will learn from you as you fight against it or alongside it. Yeah, it's like Assassin, learns your moves and just steps you and just kills you. So right now, by fighting in Smash Bros. I said Smash Bros. I meant by fighting in Smash battles, Amiibos can learn and level up. Your Amiibo will have different abilities and stats depending on how you raise it. So if you raise it as a bruiser, it will attack more often. It'll run less, but it'll attack more often. You also use more of a special moves, and yeah. Defender, he'll just use a shield a lot, almost defending himself from others, of course. But then kind of less of speed again. And speed will be running around and dodging people's attacks more quickly around the stage, and less of just defending him more out of there. That's like a picture of Mario. If you already have him, if you have him, he's sold everywhere. Even if you go into regular stores, he'll be there. Oh wait. Also yeah. So if you look down here, these are my Amiibos. Right now, I have 9 Amiibos. 9, not 9. Yeah, 9. Probably doesn't look much, but yeah. My first one was Yoshi. And then was Donkey Kong I got for Christmas. Then Kirby. And then who else? It was Diddy Kong along with Pikachu. So I got Yoshi along with I meant Donkey Kong. I got Kirby alone. I got Diddy Kong and Pikachu. Then I got Bowser and Samus. And then that's when I get into those rare types where I came with Sonic the Hedgehog, Sonic the Hedgehog and Mega Man. But mostly Sonic, which was one of the rare. He's according in my collection right now, he's one of those rare ones because I don't see him on the shelves until you ask him. Here's one thing. Anytime there's no Amiibos in my GameStop, I know most people don't like GameStop that much, but in my GameStop, when I go in there and ask do you have more in stock? One time I asked a guy when the not register man, but the guys in the back about if you have a stock of Mega Man and Sonic. It's not man, it was a woman, and she said that yeah, she does have a Sonic in the back, but there probably wouldn't be more Mega Mans because he's buying out quickly. And she checked in the back. She said, "You're lucky because we got a Mega Man and a Sonic along with that." So I said, "Man," because most of the times I'm pretty lucky at GameStop. So I don't want to test my luck, but probably if I go over there and ask them if you have a Lil Mac or Meta Knight or flipping Rosalina Luma, I guess what they're gonna say. Probably they're not gonna have Rosalina Luma because she's only exclusive to Walmart, I think. Yeah, I think so. She's only exclusive to that store. But probably they have it probably they have a secret stash over here and people just go into that store only just to check. But I know tons of Amiibo hunters out there that will just go to random other stores instead of going to the appropriate store which they say. So that's kind of smart for them to do it because they be hiding them in other places. So yeah. And one of my strongest Amiibos is, of course, Bowser in the middle. because, well, I faced him against Donkey Kong, and Donkey Kong is equal to strength of Bowser. But yeah, Bowser against everybody else. Well, not everybody else, because everybody else will just beat up Bowser, of course. But in like a battle, a Smash battle, he would win. He would just always like win. And the second one would be Donkey Kong or Sonic. And I'm surprised that Sonic or neither Mega Man is winning my stuff. Yoshi somehow is ending up in 8th place because, well, I haven't had like much customized moves for him. But now since I got like those powerful ones like the light egg roll, the lick that he has, which I call the tongue punch, and his high jump, which is good. But also, so yeah, there's like a collection of them. But then also some additions on. I would be getting like Lil Mac if I ever get lucky, like darn lucky enough, like win the lottery lucky. Actually no, Rosalina is win lottery lucky. Lil Mac, Lucario, and Meta Knight. And on the Wave 4 series would be, who was? It was more, like on Wave 4 it would be Charizard. And also I saw that they're gonna have a Greninja, so probably Greninja would be like with Meta Knight. Because I have certain teams, like for Amiibos, like for instance I got Yoshi and Kirby and Donkey Kong in Stardusters, I called their team. Bowser along with Charizard was the big dogs. Diddy Kong and Pikachu, of course, was going to be in the little dogs. Mega Man and Samus were going to be in iRobots because, of course, they look like robots. Of course, Mega Man's close, like an android robot, and Samus is in a robot suit. That's why. And Sonic was going to be a part of the Quickfoots, which were Lil Mac, Lil Mac, and Lucario. And also, there's going to be another team which was supposed to have Midnight and Greninja called the Silent Killers because they all sharp weapons and stuff. But also, I want to go over this again. I'll go over the guide of it. So when you click into it, all you see is like that little Monopoly piece on the gamepad. You just click, and that's where it's going to show. You can put your name. It says My Mario level 10. Of course, you could be a level 10. When it gets to level 30, then that's where they're going to get a bit tricky. Like, they're going to be fooling you sometimes. And they're going to have, like, a rainbow background behind them. And, of course, it's going to say figure play instead of you. It's a while selecting for a smash, touching the Amiibo to the triangle dangle part right here. Of the empty player slots, like the CPU computer fighters. So if you have like any spot, and you like thinking of more, or you have like, some friends over, and you're gonna say who else we gonna play if it was like 3 or 2 of us, or if you're in like an 8-player mode, we got like some other friends and we need one more, or something like that. You just click. I got one right here. Boop. Put my Amiibo right there. And also, besides experience, your Amiibo can also gain custom parts and gold from battles. To pick up your present, record the process and then read from the Amiibo again. So yeah, I'd be going to Trophy Rush and well, Trophy Rush is another thing, but yeah, Trophy Rush. What else? Classic mode, All Stars mode, and the challenges. To be getting these customized moves, not the trophy. I could buy the trophies at the store. The store they have like trophy shop. But mostly I'd be like getting these, like if I see this one, like for Mario instance, I'd be like, okay, I got him, I need to play him again. Like mostly if you want to get these kind of characters in somewhere in like if you play as that certain character, you'll get the ability for that character, but mostly for others, but you get some for that, cause yeah. And also they'll level up, so from a level 1 to a level 50. It's kind of, well yeah, it's true they can level up one Amiibo in under one day. At least you like fight like a bunch of battles, then or just fight them against other hard characters, then they'll know. Your Amiibo figure's offensive and defense skills will improve on the way to the maximize at level 50. It actually learns from being defeated. Yeah, so from being defeated, they'll level up along with that, seeing that, okay, I learned from my mistakes, so again, like what's Assassin doing? So your Amiibo will learn battle strategies as his fire or with strong opponents. For example, if your opponent blocks, it will shield. It will learn to shield or grab. So you see, after Mario does his fireball thing, he knows that Bowser's shield, so he did a mistake. But also when he does it, he's gonna mimic the move again. So if he sees a shield, he's gonna say, "Oh, so let me maybe do that move." And there you go. He does his move, the shield. And also, if that guy's in the shield again, he'll just grab him by, look like he grabbed him by the hair or something like that. About to punch him in the eyeball. So yeah. And also, something like meteor clothes and yeah. If you feed equipment to your Amiibo, yeah, feed like they eat it. You hear the eating sound. Its stats will change. It can absorb up to 3 bonus effects. So right now, the most effects are like what gives it that other taste or that spice of it. So you see Explosive Perfect Shield, which my Donkey Kong has. If you shield properly and your opponents hit the shield will explode around you and it'll like not damage you but everybody else around you. Critical hits, of course, will have dangerous, more hits, more powerful than regular. And improve meteor smashes. Well, that means downward smashes. But then, if you increase ability, it'll decrease that one, depending on like what type is like gloves. I said gloves. I meant attack will go over defense. Defense will go over speed. And speed will go for attack. It's like going 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. So don't forget to save your changes after leaving the Smash Battle or the Amiibo settings screen. So you have to save all the time or go back, or else your Amiibo will forget most of the moves that you get and go back to where it originally was when it was saved. So like if I have a Kirby on level 10 and I gave him to level 30 and I don't save him, he'll stay at level 10. Because that's what's saved on this little hard drive that's inside of the Amiibo. So you see, as it levels up, it gains coins. So you'll remember that. But if you don't, you'll like forget that all like good. Like short-term memory lost. So yeah, that's what. But I'm gonna show you one, which was my biggest one. I'm not gonna show you him, but I'm gonna show you DK. Put him on there, and DK appears on the screen. And that's Super DK, based off on the Super guys on Donkey Kong Country and Returns. That's what I based them off of. And also, there's gonna be the owner in the bottom. And since Justin, who also did my gameplays a lot, well, of course, he's like in most of my gameplays. This is like his cousin. Well, he likes Donkey Kong games and stuff. So yeah. And also, I got him a giant. And also, they're gonna show, since he's already at level 50, and I call him SU7895. He had the Explosive Perfect Shield, the extended respawn invincibility, and that ball rotation. But also, which I got him as my most powerful one, 200, and also more defense, but in speed, also if you don't listen to the back, that's in 200. So yeah. So after that, you already just pick save, but then since I didn't change nothing, it doesn't have to matter. But also, I'm gonna show you one last thing. I'm gonna show you a little battle between all my powerfulest ones, like for instance Bowser. Bowser appears on the bottom. See all these little ones that touch the Amiibo to the NFC touchpad. Like mostly when I got the game, when I got the Wii U, I didn't even know about this little portal. I thought it was like why do you have this like for detail or something like that? But when I found out in the Nintendo Direct, it was actually another portal, like a portal for Amiibos that are upcoming. So probably they knew about this before they even asked about it. Because when I know about Smash Brothers, I said, like yeah, like I thought again. But then when they said about Amiibo, they said, so you gotta do something like Skylanders again. But they said no, you already have like a touchpad in there. It's like Donkey Kong, well Sonic, and also there's something about between Kirby or Samus, but Samus was defeated Kirby already, so yeah. Even though Kirby is one of my strongest ones, and also my mains, Samus just like kicked this. I don't see it. So also why I'm not using the Elgato also, because you won't be hearing me speak right now, even though I'm getting a microphone for it. You won't be hearing me speak because I don't have the microphone right now. So yeah, that's why. So right now, Amiibo battles can get interesting while playing, like even playing alongside them and against them. It's kind of fun watching them just like fight each other and it's like say also. So since they be playing each other, even with ones that they don't even know about, like other figure plays that I don't have about, they would still know each other a lot since they play against each other. So they should know everybody. Like for some reason like that. Like Sonic already should know about Bowser already, and everybody here should know about each other already right now. So right now, since most minds like Sonic, I gave him master speed, of course, but I don't want to give him too much speed, or else, yeah, but yeah, I have to do it. DK, again, he's like slow, like he just runs slow and walks. But also Bowser, he's slow the same way, like both of them have the same thing. But then Bowser, he has a special one where if he reaches to 100%, then he gets like a special boost or stamina increaser, which makes his speed increase more. So not like Donkey Kong, but Donkey Kong and them have both special. Samus is the defender, Sonic is like a bruiser slash fight. It's a speed slash attack, so they're gonna have a speed slash attack. Or balance, which is my Kirby. Bowser is a bruiser, of course, and Donkey Kong is a bruiser. Both Bowser and Donkey Kong are both have the same power one. Like both are 200, both have 128 defense and negative 200 speed. And now Sonic is like actually pulling off. And yeah, somehow Bowser, I think he lost this one for some reason. And so mostly DK be winning my battle right now. Ever since I be putting most of my powerfulest one, he be winning the battle somehow because I don't have the weaker ones. Like for instance Pikachu, Yoshi, I'm sorry bro, but I have to say that, and Mega Man and Diddy Kong. But right now, if it's like up against those powerful players, DK is like the one. Like somehow between DK and Bowser, I was like, yeah. So yeah, that's my music sound. So let's make something right now. Oh, wait, sorry the screen's going blurry. This is my phone. This always does that. Or not phone, because I've used my phone for something different. That's how I'm doing that thing again. It's like kind of weird. And so between Bowser and Donkey Kong, who will win? And I'm sorry I not be posting so much. Like I'm focusing on my Denver art, which I have, which posts the digital art of all my YouTube thumbnails, but my ones that I like draw and stuff. So you see how DK just be grabbing him. DK is the one who grabs. Bowser is the one who just goes head on with his shell. But mostly Amiibo just grab, like they just grab right there. I don't get much about it. But again, it's kind of like a battle between a mammal and a reptile. Mammals have like more higher intelligence than reptiles do. But then also reptiles have the brute and strength against them, but somehow Donkey Kong's do it. But see Bowser, that's why Bowser's one of them. He has that advantage. He doesn't have an advantage, but he has that speed. But also Donkey Kong has the shield defense ability, where explosive shield. But then more Amiibos are coming on the way again. Like even though I just have like Bowser and Donkey Kong and the rest of the team right there, or teams I should say. There's even more. Like right now, I'm supposed to be playing Mario Party 10 right now, but somehow I don't know why I just like recording something about Amiibos, just because of the Amiibo party, something like that. I'm also, yeah. And also again, why I'm saying also? I'm saying also all the time. In later years, I'll be like talking about the new computer that I was like thinking of getting. for my Minecraft, so I can like post some Minecraft footage and make my own Minecraft world. Cause it's like like a creative mind, and I'm also good with worldcraft. I'm thinking so much about Minecraft and like posting more stuff about Minecraft and stuff, because Worldcraft is like another copy of Minecraft. It's just yeah. So Bowser Gamera, which is like a kaiju, a very old kaiju, but only his latest appearance was in 2006. Gamera the Brave. Gamera was like a turtle, which also made me got interested in turtles. If you know him, go into Google, because they already had a death battle between him and Godzilla, and I was kind of upset. I said, okay, like, he exploded to a million pieces. That's kind of sad for me, even for a turtle lover like me, but yeah, that's what it is. So it's stars and stuff. So the Super Universe 795 signing out. These Amiibos. But first, I want to talk about Sonic Amiibo. Like right now, even though he has that weird stance, like all of them, most of them, not most, but little of them, the ones that like in their pose, like those extremely difficult poses, if you don't have these with them, him, if you lift his feet up a little bit more, actually no, his feet is connected toward the day, but yeah, he has this silver stance, which if you look closely, look like it's like ice on him, like ice. Something like ice or water running under him, something like that. But yeah, like, also I have some fun with him. This is Sonic's happy side. But also if you turn around, this is his serious side, like how he's looking forward, no mouth again. Then again, we look over here, his happy side. Like the gold shoes and the spines, the little dorsal spines, the tail, and the shoes. I like how it's like posed like they're like he actually running. Well, he is running. But then his arms like kind of chunky, like, well, like the cartoon Sonic. Yeah, like here's Yoshi. Yoshi looking like he gained some weight. Like over the years, Yoshi was like skinny back then, but now he been gaining some weight like on his body and thighs. Like mostly it's his arms. Like I'm trying to like focus on this. Yeah, mostly it's like his arms right now. Like this big fat nose, and there's just like his dorsal spine right here. Pikachu, you barely see his nose right now due to this blur, but his rosy cheeks, electricity sacks, his tail, his little rat feet, mouse, I should say mouse, rat's like too much. And his arms that look like, you see closer, you can see like they put more detail on his fingers and his feet. Like I didn't expect that much detail to be put into his fingers and stuff. Samus, which is very highly detailed and have that metallic finish, like with the orange and yellow, and red for the hat and stuff, and helmet. Yeah, and she also has a stance. I think these are stances, but that's part of the shoes probably. Kirby, which is just sitting down. Well, looks like a real life version of Kirby. His eyes are like, they don't pair up much. His mouth is the only part that's detailed on his face, like textured. His feet, hard, like these are hard plastic. Mostly like for Samus, she feels soft. Pikachu, of course, his tail is soft. Yoshi, hard. Sonic, his legs will dangle, but yeah. Kirby, like behind, yeah, he's just like a little gumball, just like sitting there. Mega Man on the other side, like hard plastic, like barely move his hands. Hard plastic, metallic blue for his undergarments, his shoes, his gauntlet, and the gun and the helmet. And then it's got that light blue on his shirt and legs. And got that serious face. Like that. So he goes. Diddy Kong and Donkey Kong are like the textured ones. Like, if they make like a Donkey Kong with like real furs, like how they got him in Country, like Tropical Freeze, then yeah. Like with this furry part right there, like you got feel him. And it kind of looked like he's just sitting on a block of ice. Like I saw in when they showed like a prototypes of them, he was like, it was like this was very thin, and he was, and this, it was like his eyes were like facing like this way. Of course, it was supposed to face that way, but his cheeks were like big, like huge, and it was less of his mouth. So yeah, and his thighs like going this way, like he's jumping like, whoa, like like that. But this is like he's like sitting on a block of ice for a second. His feet. So yeah, Diddy Kong. Again with the little orange Kenny looking thing, Kenny Rock Kenny. His feet and his tail, like also again detail. And this hat. I got a point with Diddy Kong, or all Diddy Kongs if you have one. His hat is like extremely sharp right here to the edge right here, like man, like if you like scratch somebody with this, like you scratch somebody with this hat, man, it's gonna feel sharp. Like you feel sharp jabbing to it. And Bowser on the other hand is like highly detailed, equal compared, but more than DK. Like I can see it, but yeah. Like for instance, Bowser has like the giant alligator skin feet, along with I don't know. Yeah, his whole body is like alligator skin except for the tail looking like a dragon. But the rest, like his legs are like alligator skin, his arms, and probably no, not his face. His hair is like come from dark red. Let me just get like in it. Oh, sorry. Focusing on Donkey Kong. Okay, there you go. Okay, somehow it's coming off focus a little because Donkey Kong's almost sticking up. But yeah, his hair, his horns are like sharp too. Like, man, like poking somebody like. Imagine real life Bowser. His shell spikes, although were kind of dull, but yeah. Also, his tail is like there. And he's got the gut and the necklace. He had the gut. And yeah. So his feet like poking off. Like that's how big he is. His feet is poking off the other sides. But then that's when he's not standing up straight. He's just like he's crouching down. Like. Also, again, I want to note that. I kind of hated the Bowser stance, like his stance form in Super Smash Bros. Brawl, because he reminded me, it's just like the Hunchback of Notre Dame, like, man, Notre Dame, damn, I don't care. He like, he's like, all the way like down here, and the show's like mostly up there, like, so I said, man. And then his like running pose was like, like, man. But now Bowser like standing up, but now they're trying to make him go down again. But yeah, like the little fingernails. And yeah, that's the Amiibo thing. So SU7895 signing out.